Opening night for the Taft Senators didn't exactly go to plan. The new Stargell Stadium wasn't ready for Taft's debut in Week 1. They finally got a chance to check out the new facility this afternoon. Stands at the new stadium appear to be in working order, no one falling through the cracks. Taft driving here, Robert Brazil, slick with it, hits Daquan Smith for 6. Now Withrow only scored 8 points over the first 2 weeks of the season. No such issues today. Juwan Walker takes the jet sweep for the score. First football game at the new Stargell Stadium belongs to the home team. Senators hold off Withrow in a 29-26 win. Now Tom Bolden and Lakota West hit the road, taking on Big Blue and Hamilton, who are 2-0 for the first time since 2016. Our Jake Ryle has more.
What a difference one season makes. Hamilton started last year 0-2. This year they flip-flopped. They're 2-0 to start the season, a chance to go 3-0 for the first time since 2016. But first, a little Netflix and chill time on the Hamilton sideline. Let's pick it up in the second quarter. It's 6-0 Firebirds tack on another 6. And for those counting at home, which you're going to want to, that's David Afari's second touchdown. Big Blue, they waste no time cutting the lead back down to 6. Here's Quincy Sims-Marshall to Darian Bowling, making it look easier than a 7-10 split. It's 12-6. And on the headset, he's simply asking, "Can you hear me now?" Good. 12-6 the score at half. Several middle school bands joined the Big Blue marching band for the halftime show. And what's a post-halftime show without the drum line? Friday the 13th, a full moon, and a freshman, Mitch Bolden, is put in for Lakota West. He played well, Firebirds in the red zone, and once again, David Afari, touchdown number 3. The Firebird faithful loving it. 4, count them, 4 total touchdowns for Afari. Storylines galore, but for Tom Bolden, he's proud of the lone freshman on the varsity roster stepping up big in the 33-13 win.
Being a freshman, though, I thought he came in with a lot of composure, stepped up, and did everything that we asked of him. So I'm proud of him.
Man, that feels good, you know what I'm saying? I get credits to my O-line. They be pushing, working hard all day, so we just out here eating. And don't sleep on us. Don't sleep on us.
And with the win, Lakota West moves over 500. They stand at 2-1 on the season. For now, reporting in Hamilton, Jake Ryle, 9 Sports.
Thank you, Jake. Wynton Woods was happy to be home for the first time this season. Upper Arlington, the guests. First quarter now, no score. Brian Johnson is going to high point this Mikael Wingfield pass for a 20-yard gain. Now, 3 plays later, it's 3 points for the double W's in Wynton Woods. Ramel Velasquez connects from 36 yards out. Andre Parker's defense balls out again. Andre Booker gets the tackle for loss. It was a meeting in the backfield all night for Wynton Woods as Malcolm Bryant leads the Cavalry for the sack here. Defense allows just 1 touchdown, just their second allowed all season in a 37 win. Now at the half, the Warriors program honored the late Charles Frederick, who passed away in March. Frederick was the athletic coordinator at the school for 28 years. Undefeated McNick on the road at CHCA. First quarter, Rockets' Boyd Bramble finds a hole in the CHCA line, but not for long. He takes a big hit here from Jake Yonkin. CHCA gets on the board in the first quarter. Kyle Fisher now to Blake Lloyd for the score, and it was 6-0 CHCA. Fisher, though, was just getting warmed up on this warm night. Later in the game, he finds Garrett Josworth over the middle. Garrett does the rest. 65 yards for the score, and it was a 13-0 game. McNick will join the party in the second quarter, but they aren't able to hold on in this game as they go down 40-33. Now, I mentioned this earlier tonight. Princeton lost his GMC opener against Sycamore. The Vikings right tackle, Vince Munlin, will be a big reason if they right the ship the rest of the season. Mike Dyer has more.
Vincent Munlin and his father Vince are synonymous with Princeton football. So it's no wonder why Vincent looks toward his family his senior season.
I feel like I have to live right by that name. That's a good name. A lot of people know it. My dad's in the Hall of Fame at the school, so I got to really live right by that name. So it pushes me even more.
Vince, a 1985 Princeton grad, played for the Vikings and at UC before a couple of pro years in the Arena League. He is proud of 17-year-old Vincent and his leadership qualities.
Well, coming up, he didn't really care for sports, so I didn't try to force it on him. But I knew that by him playing sports, it helped him through life, because it helped me through life. Learning how to, your character, being around team, knowing how to deal with people.
Vincent wrestles, runs track, and is in National Honor Society as a 3.5 GPA student. Princeton coach Mike Daniels says Vincent's best days are ahead.
On and off the field, the combination of the two, he's as good as you can get. Look at his body, 6'5", 235, 240 pounds. Beautiful frame, phenomenal kid. Like I said, does exactly what you ask him to do. He's tough, he's a wrestler, he's a track kid. He's just all around a phenomenal young man.
Vincent wants to play in the NFL, but he's also interested in art and in communications.
I just want to inspire the people to be the best versions of themselves that they can be. That's what my parents always tell me. He said, be the best version of you that you can be.
Mike Dyer, 9 on your side.